Hi, I'm Brianna. I couldn't be here today, so I'm making a video. A quote from this professor is, "Society will be best served with women's equal participation in technology development." To get even more involved in what she believes in, she teaches computer science classes and she really encourages girls to take it because she realized being in the field her whole life that it's really male dominant in that field. So when she teaches the classes, she explained in the interview that not many girls take it, and she's really trying to get more women involved in the field because she thinks it doesn't have to be just men. During the interview, Jessie and I didn't think that this question would be difficult, but to her it was, because the question was, what are the obstacles that you have come across in your career? And it seems like a pretty simple question, but she actually has been sexually harassed in her career, and you could tell it was really hard for her to talk about. She thinks that it's really awful that women are treated so unequal in this field specifically. She was involved in women's studies ever since her early 20s. It wasn't just when she came to PSU. She was really interested in this topic her whole life, really. If the field only has one gender or race, then we're missing out on so many ideas and perspectives. Technology is such a huge part of our future, so she believes that if all races and genders can be a part of it, it will lead to so many other types of perspectives and ideas. It's really good to have ideas from everybody, no matter how rich or poor, or if they're a guy or a girl. Everyone can have their own unique good idea, and we can work as a team. Some other jobs she had before her job now was a lot of developing software, and I just think that's really cool that she ended up in a communications department. So it's interesting to see where all of us are going to end up, because we could have a big change like that too. Since she had a couple changes in her life, we were curious of if she wanted to originally be a teacher, and she actually did. She said she wanted to be a teacher ever since she was a little girl. Evelyn Stiller said one of the biggest things she learned while being involved in communications was patience. One of her favorite parts about being in the communications program is that it's so broad. So it's great for us students to remember that we can do a lot in the field. We can do anything with technology, film, visual communication. There's a lot of options. One thing that I found really interesting was that she's really good at math. And for me, being in a communications major, there's a lot of reading and writing, and usually someone who is good at that isn't good at math. So I thought that was really cool that she was good at math and English. We wanted to know how us as students could be successful in the communications world. Her answer was to embrace all learning. Even if you're taking a class that you don't really like, you can learn something from it. She says to just take advantage of all the learning that's available at PSU. I found the interview really helpful because it gave me an idea of what my future could look like, since she went through so many changes and obstacles in her life. So who knows where all of us will be in the future.